AJGA players are at the end of the waves. All right, 2 points for a par, 3 points for a birdie, 5 for an eagle. Professional debut of Rose Zhang. Morgan, a couple of early birdies, and then this third at the 6th.
Off to a great start. A day that I think we've been waiting for a long time.
Monday qualifier, Sarah Jane Smith, her 9th hole of the day, the 18th.
She's got this club rolling today, only needing 12 putts here on this front 9.
Shot 68 to get in. Now you got 120 LPGA players. Should roll that in to go to 3 with another collegiate superstar and former #1 player in the world, Allison Lee, at the 7th.
A tough hole here, the 7th, long par 4.
We're back at the 14th, and here is Madeline Sackstrom. Is there a better view on the LPGA than this one, Morgan?
It is so spectacular. You cross the walk path, the public walk path, to get across to this 14th hole.
Here she is, Rose Zhang. Morgan, her 3rd at the tough 9th.
Grant, that was just her 2nd green that she's missed today, and that was not a good position to miss. Very tough up and down from there. First bogey as a pro?
Yeah, she said in her press conference about expectations, I'm human. Okay, so she shows it there on a really tough hole. Back to 2 under.
I expect to see a lot of birdies here on the 10th hole today.
And a player who has had a long relationship with Liberty National, Christy Kerr, at the 11th.
I've had the opportunity myself to play here many times at Liberty National. Christy Kerr hosting her charity event here for many years.
This is Aditya Shook. All right, so Aditi saves her par. And a nice season for Aditi. She's within 3 of Lorena Ochoa's all-time record, most weeks at #1. Here's the 3rd for Rose at 10.
That's a little sand wedge from 76 yards, and well, got that to zip backwards, Morgan, even though the green slopes towards the back of the green. Try to err on the high side and give this a legitimate chance. Yeah, it kind of stopped breaking at the end. That was a smart putt.
You can see the respect.
Right, middle of the green here would be ideal.
Right about there, Kay. That's pretty perfect, especially when she didn't look like she was happy with it at the finish.
And she rarely makes big mistakes.
Okay, that's the intangible. That's what you can't see, is the way that she thinks her way around the golf course and how smart of a golfer she is, always seemingly putting it in the right position.
Anxiety and stress on the golf course, which she has conquered.
She's been very open.
Let's check back in with Christy Kerr. This is at the 13th. Chance to pick up a couple. This was a moment ago. Okay.
On 12.
This is Nasahata Oka, 3rd at 13.
Yardage to have to try to hit it in tight. Pretty much the same tempo with all of her clubs, Morgan. Bittersweet moments with her team for the last time. Turning in an essay, having to do an online quiz. Announcing her turning professional, then getting on a plane on Saturday to fly out here. So Boy, if she can survive this week with some kind of success, I think it will be a big hurdle, a big positive hurdle for her.
As you should.
Yeah. You know, I had a great college life, and it was the best 4 years of my life. It's something that you can never recreate at a later year.
Ooh, has a good line to it. Oh, my!
Unbelievable. Right on cue. What were you saying about the poise?
The poise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Nasahata Oka at the 15th. Tough driving hole. She just a moment ago found the fairway and now is rewarded. So we saw that great approach from Nasa just a moment ago. This to pay it off for birdie and get under par. All right. The lead is -7.
Sometimes in this position could use a wedge to blade it to make sure that it comes out a little bit better. Looks like it grabbed a touch of grass there, Kay, on its way down. Yeah, that will be interesting, Kay, to watch as her career progresses when and if you think it's inevitable to go through some kind of a spell where she struggles a little bit with her game, not firing on all cylinders that we're so used to seeing, and how she handles that. The best players in the game over time.
Needs to carry this 146 if she chooses to go online to carry the front of the green. This is another 8-iron. Same club she hit on the last hole. And that's going to leave her a pretty lengthy birdie putt.
At the 15th, Allison Lee second.
She absolutely pounded a drive. Just 114 yards to this hole. Nice to be able to come in with a 54-degree wedge and go right at the flagstick. Oh, that still snapped pretty hard, Morgan, even with some decent speed.
Yeah, that broke a ton. Didn't look like she was playing it outside of the hole, which she needed to on that severe of a slope.
At the 16th, Rose Zhang second.
122 yards, slightly downwind. Should be just an ideal wedge. Good full one. She makes this game look easy, but we all know this game is very hard.
She said in terms of performance that she really didn't have a lot of expectations, kind of wanted to get her whole scene together. Lauren Hartledge began her round on the back, eagled the 10th. Emily Pedersen began her afternoon round here on the 10th. This is the 13th hole. That was for eagle. And so Emily from Denmark is going to pick up her third birdie in 4 holes. We'll watch the conditions as we go along today. Michelle was noting, as you reminded us, that in the afternoon you can feel the wind pick up a little bit.
See how accurate she can be with this club. Pretty nice looking line.
Squinting into the sun, and she's going to like it. Now the third shot for Georgia Hall at the 18th. And that'll be the end of her day.
Should break a little to the left. Oh, right over the edge. Good stroke.
Finished up now. How about the run for Ayaka Budaway the last 2 years in Vegas?
Losing in the finals both years. When we saw her out on the golf course yesterday, what a shot there on 11.
Going with a 7-iron, trying to hit it just past the front number. 150 to the front. Or, I'm sorry, 150. Yeah, 150 to the front, 158 to the hole.
She's looked relatively unhappy with most of her iron shots today.
Did we say she has a flair for the dramatic? She pitched in when Michelle Wie was watching her on the the 13th for birdie and closes with a birdie.